Hey guys, Mist here again for another video today, and we are back with another Operation Get Ovi a Cup. Gotta get used to that intro, it is quite different. So yeah, we're back, and Ovi right now, one shy of 50 goals at the deadline. So in 54 games played, he has 49 goals, where in the actual NHL right now, he has like 44, 45 I want to say, and he has like less than 10 games left in the season to hit 50 goals, so this could be a career year for Ovi in goal scoring. Obviously, it is a video game, and I've made his shot tremendous. I mean, still, that's quite impressive. Right now, we're first in the Metro, tied for like fifth in the league right now. First in the league is actually Vegas, believe it or not. Tampa only has 63 points, tied with Ottawa and Boston. That entire Atlantic division looks really, really bad right now. So yeah, more than likely, 4 teams will make it from the Metro, 4 teams will make it from the Atlantic. I mean, there's a possibility 5 teams could make it from the Atlantic. Detroit and Toronto are both at 57 points, and Toronto has played 3 more games than Detroit, so that'll be interesting. For sure, though, 3 teams from the Central and the Pacific, so it may be a full year of just 4 teams from each division. But yeah, so like I said, we're first in the Metro right now with 70 points on the season. Like I said, we were tied for about 5th in the league, I believe. Looking at the lineup right now, this is what the team looks like. So Ovi, obviously, like I said, I did make his shot tremendous, and I'll show it to you guys now. 98 slap shot accuracy and slap shot power. Also 98 wrist shot accuracy, and then 97 wrist shot power. So, you know, it is pretty damn good, I'm not going to lie. He has 98 offensive awareness. Obviously, he's playing with Backstrom, who has 50 assists. You know, that's pretty good. He's also point per game right now. Hopefully they should both stay point per game. As for Valeri Nichushkin, we did we get offered Nichushkin, or did we just trade for him? I believe we got offered Nichushkin in the last episode. I don't think we've done any simming with him yet, though. He has 52 points in 56 games. Hopefully he will be able to really beef up our or that top line, because he's got really good offensive awareness, he's got a good shot, he's got good puck skills for an 83 as well, so we'll see how he does. But yeah, this is what the team is looking like. Just a quick little update. Now, there are a few things I want to do before we do get into this episode. So I wanted to go see the contract situation for us heading into this off season. It may not even matter. We may win the Stanley Cup in this season. It's a possibility. Now, it probably won't happen. Now, I need to get my notepad out because I did write stuff down here for this series yesterday. I just need to find. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Okay. So Carlson, I've decided that I'm gonna offer him a contract now, because I'm going to try and make a trade. We'll see if it works. If it doesn't, I'm not sure, but like I said, we're going to see if it works. So I'm going to offer him, because he doesn't want an extension, we're going to offer him 8 years at $6 million, because I find it's a lot easier to sign players during the season than it is in the offseason. So $6 million for an 89 overall defenseman who will put up anywhere from 40 to like 70 points for the next 8 seasons. I mean, I think that's pretty good. Although I don't think the series will be going on for 8 seasons. It could most definitely happen. Now, after that, Valeri Nichushkin, I would like to sign as well, but that we're going to have to hold off on him. As for Grubauer, not sure what I'm going to do. Nichushkin also doesn't want an extension. Grubauer does not. Wilson does not. We have a lot of players who we do need to re-sign this season. So what I'm going to do is I am going to attempt to make a trade offer here. I did not mean to advance day. No. We're past the deadline, aren't we? I'm pretty sure that was deadline day. Okay, no, we're good. Okay, we're good. Whew, that scared me. Oh, man, I thought we were on deadline day right now. Damn, that could have been really bad. So we're going to make a trade now before the deadline, and yeah, let's get it going. So I don't really want to waste too much time on this. I'm just gonna go for it. So players in this trade, we're just gonna go to our most expensive players, and it is two of our most expensive players that will be heading out. TJ Oshie is one of them. Second liner, only has 29 points this season. Not great on that second line for us, and it's a contract I really don't want on our team. Now, as for Orpik, I'm going to try and free up his cap because I can't have this cap hit on our team because it's really affecting us heavily, and it's not a fun time. I mean, if I really can't trade him, I will more than likely buy him out, but yeah, so we're also going to try and send away our first this season, our third this season, which is actually Toronto's, and then our second next season. And we're going to head over to the New York Islanders, and we're going to acquire their first round pick of this year. We're going to try it. So yeah, obviously they would be over the cap hit. Now I'm going to retain some salary on Orpik's contract because it is actually a shorter term, so I'd rather just hold off from his contract. Now, I feel like we may be able to get something else in that, so why not? Let's try and get... I'm not sure what we could try and get, to be honest with you guys. Let's see, just somebody that's not phenomenal, but that's not terrible. I was thinking Sebastian Aho. I feel like that's way too much value, though. We'll try it. Proposed trade. Okay, now, what if we do it like this? Proposed trade. We're quite close to fair value, so that's actually not enough value. I would actually have to give up a higher ranking third or better, so probably I'm going to have to give up a second rounder in the future for us then, which if that's what needs to happen, that's fine with me. So, okay, so they don't want the contract of Orpik, of course. I didn't expect 5% retention to go through, so we're just going to continuously raise the retention by 5% until they hopefully accept. If I do have to retain half the salary, that would be fine because we need to get this contract off our team. It is quite rough, so 25% not able to go through. How about 30%? Cannot believe he's getting paid $5.3 million. Absolutely unreal. So 35%, will that go through? No. We're getting close, guys. We may not be able to even do this. 40%, no, okay. If 50% doesn't go through, like I said, we will probably have to buy him out. And then 50%, let's try it. Proposed trade. Trade rejected. Okay, well, that's not good. I could try and make the trade better. I don't know if that would do anything, though. Can I retain some salary on Oshie as well? Would that work? Trade rejected. Okay. Let's try 10%. I really don't know if this will work or not. Okay, so I'd rather just not retain salary on Oshie, and we can try and give up something else as well. We can give up our first next year as well. Would that go through? Really? You guys still wouldn't take that? That is not good. We are going to have to buy out Brooks Orpik then. Now, I still do want to try and get this first and get Oshie's contract off our team, so let's try this again. First, second, third, and Oshie for the Islanders first this season. And it went through, of course, as you can tell. We do need to call up a forward right now. Oh, Lucas Johansson's a 79 overall defenseman right now. Holy, he grew a shit ton this season. He was 66 overall when we started this sim, so I should probably be calling him up. And defenseman going to the NHL. Kempney was our extra defenseman, but now it'll be Orpik. So, yeah, that's fine with me. And as for forwards, like I said, I do need to bring someone up. It will be Riley Barber. There we go. So let's go at the lines in the NHL now. So our second line right winger will be Tom Wilson, and we're going to replace Wilson with Connolly. So Connolly will play on that third line. And there we go. Tom Wilson play on the second line with Kuznetsov and Burakovsky. Is it 3-on-3 or shootout? 3-on-3. So we have Eller with who am I gonna play with Eller? Probably Burakovsky, who's a right wing, right? Yeah, Burakovsky. There we go. All right, so extra attack, yeah, that's still fine. Let's go back to the starting lineup, though, and then defense. We're going to take Orpik out, and we're going to put Lucas Johansson in because he is listed as a top 6 defenseman. I do want him playing at his full potential. Now, Juice and Carlson, will see them together, continuing to see how good they will do. And, yeah, I mean, other than that, oh, wait, AHL lines, I do have to fix. Michael Kempney can go in, obviously. He is now our best defenseman, one of our best players in the AHL right now. Who am I putting it? Why is it showing NHL players? Centerman, Mason Mitchell will probably be. Yeah, we're going to go with Mitchell. Nope. Mitchell. There we go. And then special teams. You know what? I'm just going to do best lines down here. Who does need to go in? Nobody really matters that much. As for goalies, Copley and Vanasek. All right, well, not too bad. I mean, that's basically the extent of our deadline. That's what it's going to be. So that took a lot longer than expected. So I may actually not do the first round in this episode, but depending on how long it takes us to get to the end of the season, we will see. So continuing on, let's finish the sim here. Carlson accepted the deal. All right, so that is good, which means I should probably try and get Valeri Nichushkin as well, because I would like for him to come back. And right now, he is actually Riley Barber. No, I don't want to trade you, because he will be cheaper now because he's a lower overall. There's Ovi with 50 goals now as well. We're now third in the division, so that changed pretty damn quickly, that's for sure. Although TJ Oshie was pretty good defensively, so that's kind of a loss there. Not as great offensively, though, as you could tell with his point totals. So, for contract extension, we do have a decent amount of cap to spend on him. I really don't want to give him $6 million, because if he doesn't grow higher than an 83, $6 million for an 83 would not be good. So let's go 2 years. We'll try 5.5 for the next 2 seasons. That's still a pretty hefty contract, but yeah, we'll try that out, and we'll see how he likes that. So we'll go back to the calendar now, and we'll continue simming through the season. Like I said, I probably won't get the playoffs done in this episode, or at least the first round. Joe Morrow waiver claim. We're just going to decline that one. Dan Hamhuis, no thank you. We have a pretty good top 6, and Nichushkin accepted as well. So like I said, guys, I'm pretty positive it's so much easier to accept, or to get players who don't want to re-sign to accept their contract, or to accept a contract offer during the regular season. So that is pretty good, and that's basically all that we're going to do. Now we're going to sim to the end of the season. We just passed the deadline, 8-4 win on deadline day over the Senators. We have 40 wins as well. There's our first extra point over the Toronto Maple Leafs. So I was doing an offline sim this morning, and it actually turns out that doing 6 weeks 8 times throughout, or doing each 8 scouting reports at 6 weeks each actually cannot happen. I would actually either miss one, or I just have to split it differently. So I'm just going to do months instead, or go by a month in each spot instead. 8-1 win over the Rangers, then a 6-4 win over the Rangers. We should hit 50 wins. Hopefully not win the Presidents, though, because Presidents and Washington, I don't know, man. They don't go too well together. They haven't gotten past the second round in the past 2 years, of course, when winning the President's Trophy. So Kind of hoping we don't win the Presidents this season for that reason. There we go. We hit our 50th win as well. We were close to not doing it, that's for sure, and we will face the Montreal Canadiens in the first round of the playoffs. So Holtby versus Price in the first round. Let's go and check out the stats on the team. Ovi finished the season with 101 points and is now up to a 96. He had 63 goals, so not too bad. Valeri Nichushkin finished out the season with 37. He's now an 84 overall as well. Backstrom finished point per game. Nichushkin did not, but he was close. Christian Juice had 59 points in his rookie season. Carlson with 56. So that top pair did pretty good. And the better that Juice gets, although to be fair, I don't know if he gets much better. The highest I've seen him get is an 85. So we'll have to see if he does get better. Burakovsky, not too bad. Eller did really good. Wow. Okay, Eller did really good. Wilson did pretty good. Smith-Pelly did good. Orlov and Niskanen, that second pair, they got over 50 points together, so that's not bad. Vrana, 12 goals in his rookie season. Not too bad. Madison Bowie, 10 points in his rookie season. Johansson had 8 points in 28 games. Not too bad. So that's pretty good from him as well. Let's go check our goalies now. Braden Holtby with a 45-win season. 915 save percentage and a 2.55 GAA isn't great, but he did have 45 wins, so I can't be too mad at that. Checking goalies in the league, he actually had the most wins. Oh my god, my throat is doing rough. So yeah, he actually had the most wins in the league. We'll sort it by 50 games played. So best save percentage went to Tuukka Rask. Best GAA went to Vasilevsky. So it's probably between those two for the Vezina. That'll be interesting to see. Let's go check skaters. Most points in the league went to Tyler Seguin with 108. I was thinking Ovi would have definitely taken it. I'm not going to lie. Oh my god, Kane actually outscored Ovi as well with the same amount of points. That is crazy. Alright, well, Ovi, no Richard for him this season. Although if he had continued his pace that he did before the deadline, who knows? He definitely could have passed that. But yeah, Tyler Seguin, 103 points, and then Ben with 100 points. So 4 players in the 100-point club this season, and McDavid and Bergeron were 3 shy of 100. So holy, lots of points in the league this year. Laine with 91, Marchessault with 90. It's not too bad. William Karlsson with 88. Draisaitl had 87. Taves, I think that's the first time he's actually ever been point per game through his career or through a season, other than the 2012-2013 season. Yeah, so that's kind of crazy. A game in a video game, poor guy. There was a lot of players that were point per game this season. Alex Radulov was as well. There he is. Yeah, 85 points. So not too bad. Let's go check. Let's stay on skaters for a sec. Most goals, I'm assuming it did go to Kane. Yeah, 64 to Kane, Ovi to 63, and Jost with 50. What a rookie year for him. Now, defenseman, let's see. Most points went to Carlson. He will most definitely win the Norris. He had the most points, and he had the highest plus-minus out of the top, 5. So he also had 27 goals. Okay, very good. Most assists went to Shattenkirk, who had 65. He actually did really good this season. That is kind of surprising. I already checked goalies. Now we can check rookie skaters, but I think it just, because I've edited so many players, it won't really matter. So the actual rookie of the year would be Tyson Jost with 82 points in his rookie season. Interesting. Rookie goalies, yeah, Gibson was the only goalie. Well, no, he was not, actually. I was going to say Gibson was the only goalie I edited, but that's actually not true. So, yeah, I really don't want to do the playoffs in this episode, but we can go view the Canadiens Lines. I don't really know how that team made the playoffs, although, I do need to check out the standings as well after this. So, I'm assuming their team hasn't changed much, but I still would like to see it. So, Pacioretty on that top line with Drouin, who's grew a ton, actually, and Gallagher. Second line, Hemsky with Galchenyuk and Lehkonen. Third line, Byron with Deneau and Aginla, who they signed from free agency. because he isn't obviously on the Montreal Canadiens. Shaw, Hudon, and Delorier, the fourth line. Defense, Alzner and Weber, Mete and Schlemko, Ben and Riley. And then goalies, obviously Price and Niemi, who's actually up +1. Price didn't have a great season, so I really do wonder how that team made the playoffs. Their scratch player is just Chris Terry. They actually didn't have anybody else scratch. So, yeah, like I said, I forgot to show you guys the standings. So let's go see. Where do we finish in the league? And also, let's see the other divisions. So we finished first in our division. We actually finished first in the conference. Interesting. New Jersey with 101, Columbus with 96, Penguins with 94. Interesting. The Atlantic, 102 points for Tampa, so they picked it up after a bit. But yeah, Toronto actually missing the playoffs this season. Yikes! That's unfortunate. They got or not eliminated, but they couldn't make it over Montreal or Ottawa, which surprises me. Central Division, Chicago, St. Louis, and Nashville. Dallas didn't make the playoffs, and they had two players with over 100 points, or two players with 100 points and plus. Seguin, who will win the Art Ross, had the most points in the league, and they couldn't make the playoffs. How? Pacific, Vegas came in first and will win the President's Trophy. Holy shit. 112 points for them in their first season. Edmonton, 103, San Jose, 99, Anaheim, 98, and Calgary, 95. So Vegas will win the President's Trophy. But anyways, guys, that is going to be it from me in this one. Hopefully you guys are excited for the first playoff series of this new series that I'm doing, technically. Anyways, thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.